Welcome back to another episode of the Love, Death and Movies podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Harry. With me, of course, is the pride of America, Ash. Ash, how you doing?
Yeah, best person in America right here. I'm
Amen.
good.
Amen. And the pride of New Zealand, Kia ora, Byron, Notorious. How you doing?
Yeah, good man. Well, what an intro, eh?
I know, I'm kind of making this up on the go. Guys, we've got a stacked show. It's our 12th episode, which we're getting up there in years. We can almost vote in some countries. We've got our now annual award show, which is like, we're hoping we're going to do this for another year. But it's the award show of all movies, of all TV, and even some other fun ones. So we're calling it in order of our name, the Lovelies, which welcome to the Lovelies. So we got a stacked show, including all that. We got a bunch of games that these guys have no idea about. We got a couple of reviews in terms of Aquaman 2 and Rebel Moon, which were fantastic. But let's start the show as we always do. How we've been going, what we've been watching. But Ash, you go first.
But Ash, um, thank you. Thank you, Harry. I can't remember the last time that we all spoke, but I have watched so many movies since then, probably. And it was also Christmas weekend since we last spoke. So hope you guys had a great Christmas. I definitely enjoyed my weekend. It was very nice. I think I'm kind of coming down with a cold though, unfortunately, but I did see like 50 plus people this past weekend and I never really see anyone. So that'll do it. But yeah, doing well. Glad that it's another long weekend. I have Monday off. So as far as what I've been watching, lots of stuff. I'll just kind of go through the highlights. I watched This Is Spinal Tap.
Nice.
It's the funniest movie I've seen all year. I laughed so much.
Hell
So if you
yeah.
haven't seen it, highly recommend it. I watched Nimona from this year. Really underrated. Super good.
Yeah, I've heard it's
I
great.
really enjoyed it. Yeah. It's on Netflix. Gave that 4 stars. I rewatched Uncle Buck, which I adore.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I rewatched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on Christmas,
You got it.
of course. Yes. And I watched Die Hard. You guys would be so proud of me.
Yeah, well done.
That was the last movie I watched on Christmas. So, and then I watched National Treasure. Harry, I told you about this. So much fun whilst ingesting a gummy. It was a blast. I had forgotten how much fun we don't really get good adventure movies anymore.
We don't.
Like I wish we did, but yeah,
No.
that was a good time. And let's see. I watched The Ref, which is a Christmas movie. Have you seen this? It's from the 90s. It's basically this guy like robs this house and he ends up like picking the worst possible house because this couple is like on the brink of divorce and they're just absolutely horrible to each other. And he has to basically like be like their counselor in a way, but he's like trying to rob them.
What a movie. What an idea.
It's hysterical. And his whole family is just like the worst people. Yeah, it's entertaining. It's only 90 minutes, so it's definitely a Christmas movie, so maybe watch it next year. But yeah, good time.
Hell yeah.
And then I rewatched Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. So fucking funny.
That's a
I,
great.
I fucking love that movie.
That's
It's
what
so
I
I'm
good.
so glad that other people understand how good it is because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
got a 3.6 on Letterboxd, which isn't bad, but it
I
could be
think
better.
I think I've got it at a 4.5. I've been trying
Me
to get
too.
George to watch it for like a year and a half now.
So good. I think he would like it.
Perfect
I
choice.
think if you like parody or like mockumentary style movies and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
like Andy Samberg, it's a win all around.
Yeah, well, that's the Lonely Island's shtick.
Yeah.
It's what they do, and it just worked. It worked perfectly for a comedy.
Oh,
It's
100%.
fantastic. Yeah, sorry, I'll wrap it up. I watched a lot of movies, like I said.
I'm with
And
you.
then I watched Beau is Afraid last night
Nice.
and gave that like low 4 stars. I liked a lot of it, but it was definitely a lot to digest all at once.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
second watch is always
Oh,
Yeah.
wholeheartedly
better.
agree. And I hear you like first watch a low 4. I'm like, that's awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
I was super intrigued the entire time. So to me, if a movie keeps me like in it, even if it's a little out there, like I'm not going to give it a bad score because I'm like, obviously it kept my attention. I was interested enough to like pay attention and keep going.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked it.
I-
And go ahead, Byron.
I think Tyler gave it like a 2.5 on release, and then
Really?
rewatched it and gave it like a high 4 or
yeah,
something.
it's like one of his
That's
best of the year.
insane.
It was crazy how many people rewatched it, and like this score just went like way up.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal
then-
film.
Mine's
Yeah, I guess
stated at 4.
good that I liked it initially, but I'm very
Yeah,
curious, on rewatch what I'll think.
that's my point. That's like I think that 4 on first watch is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice. Well, I didn't know it was quite that drastic for people, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Joaquin Phoenix is insane. I don't know how he does what he does, but I'm glad that he does. And then today I watched The Holdovers and I loved it. And it's now my number 5 movie of the year. I
Hell
knew
yeah.
something was going to
Damn.
change my, yeah, it beat Barbie, which is kind of crazy for me because Barbie's been
Damn.
in that spot for pretty much since the summer. So
Wow. I'm just Ken.
Jesus.
It's
that's
so
my
good though.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holdovers is in my top 10. I think it's like 7 or something. But no, I love that. We're getting a little bit of feedback off your mic, Byron. But anyway, that's your week. Byron, how's your week been?
My week has been, it's been alright. Nothing too crazy. Good Christmas, good Boxing Day.
Hell yeah.
I went to go see the bike races. So we set up a bunch of scaffolding, and then climbed up there and then watched the races from there. Although I think everyone got sunburn except for me. Why? Because I'm notorious.
Oh my god.
Gotta be why.
100%. The sun just knew that I was the one.
The sun just knew. Sure.
A busy week for watching stuff. Okay. I checked off quite a few 2023 releases. Blue Beetle, Aquaman 2 to just end off the DCEU. Not the greatest end, but and then nonetheless, I watched Rebel Moon, which we'll speak on today. Saw X and Maestro, both 3.5s. And then I rewatched The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe the best comedy or my highest rated comedy of all time.
Really?
I think
Wow,
it's
I
either
like that.
it's either Wolf of Wall Street or it's The Hangover.
Oh, I like that.
I only have I think they're the only two comedies I have at 5.
Right.
But yeah, so it's a toss up between those two. And then I rewatched Pitch Perfect because Pitch Perfect fucking bangs. I'm not joking, by the way. It's a 4.5.
Nice.
I love that.
I rewatched Wind River because, again, Wind River is just the fucking best.
So good.
I continued my Ridley Scott binge. Not really a binge because I went off it, but I watched his directorial debut, The Duelists, from 1977, which was very good. Gave that a 3.5, a pretty high 3.5. And then my most recent watch was George A. Romero's Survival of the Dead.
Oh hell yeah.
Typically, I don't watch movies that have less than a 3.0. Sometimes I'll make the exception for like a 2.5. This was lower than that, but I wanted to finish off George A. Romero's zombie movies, and this was complete shit. So I gave that a 1.5.
That bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was pretty shocking. Good week.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, I'll curve mine off. I watched a bunch of stuff and I rewatched a bunch of stuff. So I watched Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Absolute, mouthful of words. We'll find out what we think about that. I rewatched Talk to Me. No, just a fucking great movie. Like it's just a solid 4 out of 5, and we'll never go lower than that. It's just a solid movie. I watched Die Hard, of course.
Banger.
Yep, that was on Christmas Eve. I watched Flora and Son, which is the new movie from John Carney, who did Sing Street, did Begin Again, did Once. Really good. It's not to the level of Once or Sing Street, but it's better than Begin Again.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So wholeheartedly recommend it. It's just it's a good day in just to watch the movie. Like it's just a simple movie surrounding music. I finally watched Cure, the Japanese thriller. Loved it. Thought it was great. I loved the ending. Super ambiguous. I watched it with my mum. She hated the ending because it was super ambiguous. It was classic. Rewatched Warrior, probably the greatest sports movie of all time for me. Love it. Let's see, the highest 5 out of 5 I can give. Finally watched The Howling from Joe Dante in 1991. Loved it. It's a creature feature, which is awesome. It's a 3.5, but it's, in terms of practical effects at the time, one of the best. Rewatched Banshees of Inisherin. reaffirmed it to be one of the best movies of the 2020s. Rewatched The Holdovers, reaffirmed that it's in my top 10 for this year. It's brilliant. Watch Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. We can fucking talk about that movie soon. And I also got to go see One Life, which is the new Anthony Hopkins film. Have you guys heard about this film at all?
No.
So I wholeheartedly recommend this. I thought this was awesome. So it's a true story about this British stockbroker named Nicholas Winton during World War II, at the start of World War II in the 1930s, where he volunteers and he goes to Czechoslovakia to kind of form plans to assist Jewish children to get the fuck out and head to London and get sponsored by people. And it's a true story. And there's like, I knew about this because I remember seeing clips of the show called, I think it is called, I don't think it's called One Life, I think it's called like My Life or something like that. It's like This Is Your Life sort of thing, those TV specials that 60 Minutes used to do, where they brought him on and he didn't know that the entire crowd was either people he's saved or children he saved or descendants of those children. Where he'd stand up and everyone in the audience is like, we're alive because of you. And just this extraordinary story about this extraordinary man. Gave it 4 stars, thought it was brilliant. Anthony Hopkins is incredible. That's what I've been watching this week. So let's get into the Lovelies. The first lot of awards, guys. So we're going to break this up. We've got a bunch of awards, but we're breaking out with a bunch of reviews and a bunch of games that we're also going to do. So our first lot of awards, guys, we're going to do the community awards. So, the first award would go to the best movie talk or movie talkers podcast. And there's a bunch that we can talk about here. We could talk about the Raiders of the Lost podcast. They're great. I think they're some of the best. They're the quality that people should have looked to. The unoriginal screenplay, I love those guys. They're absolute bunch of legends. The Filmtastic 4 podcast, I think are brilliant. They're again, just a bunch of absolute legends that just really just love to talk about movies. But guys, I think we can all agree that for us, the best movie talk podcast this year is the Real Talk podcast. So well done.
Definitely.
Put in clap
Well done,
sound
Real
effect in post, Harry. Yeah. No, well done. The best movie talk series. So this is the series like on Movie Talk where heaps of people do series, whether it's trivia, whether it's XYZ, but one that we consistently see that is both fun, original, different, but has also gained so much success for this person. We are, of course, going to do to our friend of the show, Dora, for her Guess the Soundtrack, which I love. I play along every time I see it. So well done, Dora. Well done.
Nice.
The movie talker that consistently talks about movies that Harry has never heard of award, which is a vast award. It's a tough one. We've of course got Epics, who every now and then talks about super British movies that I've never heard of, but I always put on my watch list. Shout out to you, Epics. Of course, talk about Seth's film reviews, which every now and then talks about a Kurosawa film. But then, of course, almost religiously, every video she puts out, Marta McFly talks about something that I've never heard of, but I want to hear about. So well done, Marta. You've got
Shout out my girl, Marta.
Amen. The award for movie talker that consistently talks about movies that Harry has never heard of. Wow. People say
Let's be real. No, that most people have probably not heard of, not just Harry. But if you've never heard of it, then there's a good chance we've never heard of it either. So.
I should hear about it as well. But,
you should. Oh, we all should. Oh, yeah.
People say that's the award of the night. People are saying that right now. Like, I've heard people in the halls being like, I want to know who gets the award for movie talker that consistently talks about movies that Harry's never heard about. Like, I'm hearing that in my ear. But
yeah, that's the chatter that's going around.
Big time. Most consistent movie talker. I think this is an important award because of the year that we've had, especially with the strikes and navigating it. Everyone can have their opinion about the strikes. I'm very much on the side that SAG put out guidelines of what to avoid and like how best to support them, and I kind of inclined to lean that way for this award. So this person has not only he's a grinder. He's not only been doing this for years now. His quality has always remained the same at an insanely high level. If you just look at his profile, it's beautiful to look at. And you can see that he definitely takes pride in that. But he also navigated this year through making content around those times, and it is Tyler Whitmore. Love the guy. He always gives me advice whenever I ask it. He's just a sweetheart. We're gonna have him on the show for sure in the next couple of months. Absolutely. So well done, Tyler. And of course, to end the community awards, we've got the movie talker of the year. This can go so many different ways. This can go towards anyone on Real Talk. It can go to Cinema Joe. Could go to Movies of Therapy. Could go to Notorious Byron. It could absolutely go to Henry. But the person, same with the consistent movie talker that has really just slayed out this year, I feel, as well as being completely supportive of the SAG-AFTRA strikes, it is Tyler. So well done, Tyler. You are the Love, Death and Movies movie talker of the year. We'll be sending you out your check in the next month. Byron's going to be on top of that one. So Byron, you got that for him?
Nope, skip.
Okay, yes. Okay, sorry. So that's the community awards. We'll be getting back to the awards, but right now, let's do our review for Aquaman 2. So Ash, you haven't seen it. I envy you. So me and Byron have seen Aquaman 2. It's the end of the DCEU, for what we know. So me and Byron have seen it. Byron, just on the top, what do you think of the end of the DCEU with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom?
I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm not really surprised. I am a big fan of the first Aquaman movie from 2018 or whenever it was. I think it was, at the time, and maybe still, the visually best movie of that universe. So obviously, being a fan of the first film, I was reasonably excited for its inevitable sequel. I think I got a little bit scared of the early reviews of critics walking out of the theater halfway through. But when it finally released after multiple pushbacks, I thought I'd give it a go because obviously it is the DCEU. I need to finish that universe. It's not the ideal conclusion to a 16 movie universe. I think I give the first one a 4 out of 5. I think it's great. This one, unfortunately, I gave it 2.5 to. Note that it's a reasonably high 2.5, but I was just expecting a little bit more. Unfortunately, outside of Jason Momoa's Aquaman, which I believe this is officially going to be his last outing as that character. Thank you, Jason Momoa. He was the best part of this movie for me. And the acting as a whole, I think, was very good. Outside of their performances, I don't think this movie does anything new, doesn't do anything special. It comes off very generic. I think it takes everything from its first film and just puts it down a level, which resulted in a pretty mediocre movie. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and I hope James Gunn can do a good job with it in his new DCU.
Yeah, I echo everything you say. Yeah, James Gunn, you got a low benchmark. So I'm very curious. Sorry, I'm very curious to see what he does next. It's not the worst film of the DCU. It's not. I had fun watching it. I wasn't bored. I had fun watching it because of how bad some of it is. I thought the best part of the movie was the dynamic between Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson. I thought that was good fun. The whole story, the villain's terrible, just terrible. It's awful. It's like, what's this weapon made out of? Oh, it's made out of evil. What? But I said this in my review. I wasn't sober while watching this. The crab guy, played by Jonathan Rhys-Davies, aka Gimli, stole the show. Every time he appeared, it's just like this random giant crab. He's like, yeah, I lost my claw. You're like, yeah, awesome. This guy's great. The movie looked like it was cut to hell, which it was because of the whole, what's her name? That got cut, Amber Heard, with her trial and stuff. That got cut to hell. So she's in it. You could tell, but she's very much like a background character, and every now and then she just appears in scenes. But you're like, just keep the original cut. To be honest, like I don't think anyone's going out to see Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom because of Amber Heard. I'm just saying. yeah, Jason looks like he's having fun, which is good. The action's good for the most part. It's just a giant CGI fest, which like that's not really a criticism. That's just what modern superhero movies are. But just the story's a mess. It's just all about another group of people trying to attack Atlantis just because they want to. And Jason Momoa has to find a way to defeat them, and that's kind of it. But the whole dynamic between like that, I think, was the fault of the editing flaw, is they made this whole aspect about Aquaman being, or Arthur Curry being, a father, and this new father, and like how his whole life has changed because he's now got a kid. But the dynamics between him and the kid, like there's no scenes where it's just like no bonding scenes. It's like, oh, I'm now a dad, but we see it like 3-4 times throughout the entire film, and that's supposed to be like a central plot. I do think that is cut on the editing floor, because I think it must have had heaps of scenes with Amber Heard, and that was cut. So again, not really judging that. It's fun. Like it's just a turn your brain off sort of movie that you just leave your brain at the door. But it just gave me nothing. It's just very lazy plot line. The villain is awful, but you go in there knowing it's going to be a CGI fest Aquaman movie. You can't really be looking at it for best original screenplay. You can't really be looking at it for the best acting performances. Jason looks like he's having fun. No excuses. That's true. That's true. Hey, Ash has just fucking flamed you fuckers. But yeah, no, it's very true. But like, I know Jason looks like he's having fun, and the dynamic between him and Patrick Wilson was great. And the weird fucking octopus, hell yeah, he was great. There's this random weird octopus that just has way too much sexual tension with everyone. It's just it's so weird. But yeah, I thought it was good. I thought Randall Park was completely out of place. He's just this random scientist that's just along for the journey. And he gets asked, he's like, "Why are you here?" He's like, "I love science." End of sentence. And you're like,
wow,
great character development. But it's the end of the DCU, so you go in there not expecting much. Like, I'm not going in there with any expectations or hopes. I'm going in there to literally tick a box, to be honest. But I had fun while watching it. I recommend watching it sober, because you're gonna literally fly through Atlantis, which is good fun. But some of the action's great, and Jason looks like he's having fun. So well done. Thank you, Jason, for your time. Rest in peace. I also gave it 2.5. So guys, we're moving on to our next load of awards, which is, I call them the wild card awards, which, tell you what, there's some wild ones here. There's some wild ones.
You're so ready for this section, aren't you, Harry?
I am. This is my section. All right. This is my section. We're going to go to the best Nicolas Cage film, and fuck you, Byron. We are not saying Renfield, because Renfield sucks. Renfield...
It won.
But it didn't, though. It didn't, though.
It did win.
Default.
But it didn't. So Renfield, I'm sorry, you didn't win. That movie is rough. Same, Nicolas Cage has come out with way too many movies this year. Not too many, but just too many. He's literally come out with like 6 or 7. But some of the notable ones, of course, are Sympathy for the Devil, Renfield, The Old Way, that weird Western movie he randomly did. But once you see it, there's no argument. Dream Scenario is a fantastic film, and he's perfectly cast. He's one of those movies that, it's a great movie, but it works because of him. And if Nicolas Cage wasn't in there, it wouldn't work. So Dream Scenario wins for best Nicolas Cage film this year. Well done, guys. Well done.
Well done, Nicolas Cage.
Well done. Best movie where the main character is a sick little freak award. There's quite a few that we could go towards here. You guys put Evil Dead Rise, but that's definitely the side character, so I'm vetoing that one. Sorry. Just on technicality, because it's
She's a main character to me.
Yeah, I respect that. But I'll put her as a best supporting actress, Alyssa Sutherland for sure. Best supporting actress. The Killer could also be one for sure, with that Byron put down. Got a great point. He's
Depends how you define sick little freak.
That's true. Well, I define him as Barry Keoghan going down on a bathtub. So Barry Keoghan,
his name's Oliver Quick, Harry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, come on. You know he's a method actor. Saltburn is definitely the best movie where the main character is a sick little freak. So well done for that award. We'll be sending that out to Emerald Fennell really soon. Byron, you're in charge of sending out the awards. Just get her check. The next award is worst movie to watch with your parents, and this could go in multiple different ways. Byron, you've made evident like a lot of the ones you've picked are just because they're bad movies. Skinamarink, Die Hard, Paint, like they would be boring. But
Here's the thing: my mom
those-
likes kind of bad movies, so I feel like
Yeah,
she's
mine don't. They'll just get angry.
yeah, I'm very much with you. I try to recommend my mom like good movies, and she's like, nah, watch Beast instead. And you're like, why?
Yeah, my mom
Why?
will watch like The Gray Man on Netflix and be like, "Oh my God, have you seen this new movie? It's so good. You
Yeah.
have to watch it."
Yeah, that's why those movies are made. But worst movie to watch with your parents award this year. Once you've seen it, you understand it goes to Saltburn. So well done, Saltburn, for being, a movie that has a little
Harry's
freak in
favorite
it.
movie had to win.
Fuck yeah. Best movie where you think, fuck, this needs to be a franchise award. There's a lot that comes to mind. You guys have put forward like Talk to Me. Great. I think that already is starting. It's already greenlit as well to be both prequel and a sequel. So absolutely. Dungeons and Dragons, I wholeheartedly agree there. I think that was one of the surprises of the year where it's a lot of fun to watch. Super Mario Brothers, I would be surprised if they not already got that into commission for Super Mario
I think there
Brothers 2.
is already like a Nintendo
Oh, there
universe.
is.
Yeah, beautiful then.
Yeah, they're making a fuck ton of sequels.
Oh hell yeah! Well then, the first one that we've all agreed on that the should and is already greenlit for a sequel, Thanksgiving. I think we all agree that we really like the film. My opinion is that like the characters aren't great, but there is something really good here that is very franchise worthy, and I think that I'm very excited for the franchise. And then to curve out the wildcard awards, we've got the best movie marketing campaign award, and we can go through posters and stuff. So like some of the best posters, of course, we got like Scream, with Dune at the time before it got pushed. But the best actual movie marketing campaign single-handedly has to go to Barbie. What they did with that marketing campaign, they're purely focused on partnerships. Of course, they doled out everything in terms of the merchandise and the posters and stuff, but partnerships with Google were incredible. The partnership in particular with Airbnb kind of wins the year for me, where they made an actual Barbie dream house in Beverly Hills. I thought was fantastic. So well done, Barbie. It's really that sort of film that you can go above and beyond. So that is the Wildcard Awards. Guys, we're going to move into our first game of the day, all right? First game of the day, called Guess the Year. So I've got a year. I'm going to give you a movie. I've got 5 movies per year, okay?
No cheating, Byron.
No cheating, Byron. So
But I cheat.
so 5 movies a year. I'm going to give you one movie, and if you can get it off the one movie, you get 5 points. If you get it off the second movie, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. You understand?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Cool.
Are we just shouting it out?
So how we're going to do it is that we're going to do alternating. So I've got 5 years, all right? So for the first year, Ash, you can have the first pick, and then if you don't, and then Byron, and then the second year, Byron, you'll have the first pick. You understand me? I'll coordinate it. So for the first year, for 5 points, the movie is Remember the Titans. Ash, what do you think?
Is that? God, I can't remember if it's late 90s or early. I'm going to say 2001.
Ash, that is incorrect. Byron,
Okay.
for 5 points, Remember the Titans.
So 2004.
That is incorrect. For 4 points, you've got Remember the Titans and Castaway. Ash.
Is it 1999?
That is incorrect. Remember the Titans and Castaway, 4 points, Byron.
What the fuck is Castaway?
Really? It's the Tom Hanks on an island with Wilson.
Wilson.
You've never seen Castaway? Oh, put that on
I
your
don't know.
watch list.
I don't know what that is. Oh god, fuck! This doesn't help.
Made from Robert Zemeckis. Wilson.
2001.
No, I think Ash already said that, but that's
Oh,
incorrect.
yeah, I did.
For 3 points, you've got Remember the Titans, Castaway, and Scream 3, Ash.
Oh, okay. We're at 2003.
That's
I'm
incorrect.
so close. I know I'm so
Said
close.
that.
Byron, you got Remember the Titans, Castaway, and Scream 3 for 3 points.
Scream 3. Oh, we said 90. We said 90. Wait, no, we didn't. Wait, we said 01. We said 03. We said 04. It's not
Oh.
02. It's not 02. Wait, is it 2000? It's 2000.
Byron, you're correct. 2000.
That was my next. Oh fuck! As
When-
soon as I said it, I knew I was wrong. Damn.
Absolutely. Well done, Byron. Well done. You get 3 points. You're in there.
Byron wasn't even alive then. That's not fair.
Byron saying I don't know what Castaway is makes me feel insanely old. That's insane that you don't
tell
know
me about
Castaway.
Well, that's because you are.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed in myself.
We got to finish this up before Byron hits curfew. So the second year that we've got, Byron, you get to pick first for 5 points. Despicable Me 2.
What the?
Despicable Me 2, Byron. What are you thinking? What's going through your little noggin over there? Despicable Me 2. You're on mute.
So I'm thinking like early 2010s.
Well, then give me the year.
I have no idea when this thing came out. I don't know. I'll go 2013. I have no idea.
Byron, you're correct. It is 2013. It is 2013. That is insane.
Holy shit.
That is insane.
Let's fucking go.
Holy smokes. That is crazy. That is nuts.
That is great. Holy shit.
Well done. Oh, don't worry, Ash. We got plenty to go. We got three more.
The day I
days.
win a game on this damn
My
podcast
inner
will be a
child.
miracle.
It was my inner child was being like 2013.
Yeah, nice. Well, Ash, you get first pick here. For 5 points, Cinema Paradiso. Cinema.
I haven't seen that, but I'm pretty sure that was in the late 70s, early 80s. I'm gonna go with 1979.
That is incorrect, Byron.
Okay.
Cinema Paradiso.
Again, I also haven't seen it. I don't even think it's on my watch list.
Okay.
Is it 82?
That is incorrect for 4 points. Ash, Cinema Paradiso, Beetlejuice.
Oh, 1987?
Incorrect.
Oh my God.
Byron for 4 points. Cinema Paradiso, Beetlejuice. What are you
Oh, wait.
thinking?
1986.
Incorrect for 3 points. Cinema Paradiso, Beetlejuice, Rain Man, Ash.
Is it 1989?
Incorrect. Byron,
What the
Cinema
fuck?
Paradiso, Beetlejuice, Rain Man, 3 points.
Fuck it, 88.
That is correct.
Oh my God. I'm literally helping him win because I'm guessing like the beginning and the end where it's at.
So Ash, the first one you gave was 2001-99 and it was 2000.
Yeah,
got
I
that.
know.
You gave 87, 89. Oh, you're close though, Ash. You're close.
You're welcome, Byron. Helping you.
Byron for 5 points. Speed. Speed.
Is that with Keanu Reeves?
Is that an action movie?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, bus can't go over 50 miles an hour.
Oh,
He's too young,
I
Harry.
haven't seen this. I have no idea what it is.
Literally, that's the entire plot line is that Keanu Reeves, bus can't go over 150 miles an hour, otherwise it explodes.
Speed. Keanu Reeves.
Put Speed on your fucking watch list, by the way. Speed's great.
Maybe. It's either like I got like mid 2000s or mid 90s in my mind.
That's
And again, I swear Keanu Reeves doesn't age.
10-year
I
difference.
have no fucking idea. Yeah, but somewhere in there.
All right, give me
Fuck it. 96. I have no idea.
incorrect. Ash, 5 points. Speed.
I'm not confident about this one at all. I'm just going to say 2004.
Incorrect. 4 points. Byron, Speed, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, 1994.
Byron, that is correct.
I didn't know Speed was that old.
Yeah, Speed's 1994.
Haha, fucking knew it was.
That's when I was
fucking knew it was in
one
there somewhere.
And for the fifth and final year, don't worry, I got more games, Ash. I got more games.
It's fine. I'm going to lose them all.
Fifth and final year, for 5 points, Ash, Donnie Darko.
Oh, fuck. I love that movie too.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. It's weird. Super weird.
Why am I blanking on if that's late 90s or early 2000s? Or maybe it's even later. No. Fuck. I'm going to say 2000?
incorrect. Byron, 5 points. Donnie Darko. You're on mute.
2001.
Byron, you're correct.
Oh my God. I'm done with this game. Fuck this
To
game.
be fair, just for viewers, I rank every movie like
Yeah, I don't do
I have
that.
ever seen
12.
in one thing, so I'm used to seeing the like what movies are in my 2000s ranking and so on and so forth.
This makes me.
If there was an award for the person who's closest to winning games but never wins, it would definitely be me.
You were 1 year off almost all of them.
Oh yeah, no, and with every game we play, I'm always like just this close to winning.
But don't worry, there'll be another one. There'll be another
Nice job, Byron.
one. So yeah, Byron wins 20 points to nothing. Sorry, Ash. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
So that concludes guess the movie, guess the year. Sorry, guess the year. So then we're gonna go up to our lead up awards. So we've got a bunch of categories for here. We got Best Video Game Adaptation Award. So this is both across movies and TV combined. A bunch of stuff that we can say is Five Nights at Freddy's. For personally, the movie wasn't made for me. That was made for those fans, but fans seem to love it. Super Mario Brothers, of course, great animated movie this year. But the one that has won in our point system, which I'm not sure if you've seen, Ash. Have you seen The Last of Us on HBO?
Not yet.
Okay, you'll love The Last of Us, absolutely. So Last of Us wins. Last of Us wins our Best Video Game Adaptation Award. Well done.
Bring on part 2.
Best TV Show of the Year. So this had a pretty stacked year. We've of course got Blue Eye Samurai that just came out. We got Shrinking, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. The Continental was great. Loki Season 2 apparently is great, I hear. The Last of Us, of course, that we just gave it to. Succession, I think, was a phenomenal final season. But the one that wins it for us is The Bear. The Bear Season 2 in particular.
No question.
One of the best seasons of television ever, I think. Absolutely. Jeremy Allen White, you sweetheart. The Best Surprise of the Year award. That goes across movies and TV, but it's kind of just, you can't really be surprised by TV, I feel. So we just did movies here. Ones that came to mind, of course, Missing, Saltburn, Blackberry, Dungeons and Dragons, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, which I also forgot to put that down. I rewatched that this week, showed that to my mum, loved it, because she loves Kathy Bates, as she should. But the movie that has won the award is Godzilla Minus One. That is the biggest surprise, came out of literally nowhere and has become one of the best creature features of all time. The best film score this year. We've had a couple of films that have given us incredible scores. Past Lives is one that really resonates with me for a really good, quiet tone. Boy and the Heron is a fantastic score. Kills the Flower Moon is still used on TikTok today. Even Godzilla Minus One's brilliant. But the one score that stands above them all is Ludwig Göransson's Oppenheimer. Well done. Byron will be sending you out your check in the mail. Best Soundtrack Award of the year. Again, bunch of movies that had incredible soundtracks. I want to shout out Saltburn for this. I think the early 2000s soundtrack here was amazing and really.
I have a thing to say about that too, by the way. People on TikTok that are like 10 years younger than us, Harry, are putting Mr. Brightside at like the bottom of their list of ranking these songs, and I'm really annoyed by this. So I just had to say that.
There's a reason why that song's been on the top 200 list since it was released. Insane, yeah. That's a bad take. But I think that soundtrack is unbelievable. Same with Wonka. I think Wonka's soundtrack is a very strong point of that. Same with Barbie. Super Mario Brothers, absolutely.
The Holdovers was really good too.
The
soundtrack was awesome.
A lot of Kenny Rogers in Holdovers.
A lot of like late 60s and yeah.
Hell yeah. But the best soundtrack of the year has been awarded to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I think that we're all happy with. I think that is definitely a movie that, like, those type of movies, their soundtrack is always supreme. So then we got Best Original Song, and of course, a lot of these could go towards Wonka. You could go to Peaches, of course. Steal the Show. A World of Your Own, of course. A World of Your Own is in Wonka, sorry. But the song that I believe will win the Oscar, and I can't wait to see this beautiful man sing it at the Oscars, is I'm Just Ken from Barbie. Hell yeah.
Don't make that face, Byron.
Yeah, Byron.
It's a banger.
It is a
All
banger.
right.
It is a banger.
Sorry.
I have that on my gym playlist. I love that song. That song's
Did you see
great.
what he did with Mark Ronson? His little special Christmas
That was
versions
great.
of it.
It's like Merry Christmas, Barbie, wherever you are.
I love Ryan Gosling so much.
He's great. He's great. So let's move on to our review for Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Again, only me and Byron have seen this. Again, Ash, I envy that. I respect the hell
I
out of that, to
don't
be
plan
honest.
to watch it.
I understand. To be honest, I very much understand. So, Byron, once again, I'm going to flick it over to you. What's your opinion of Rebel Moon Part 1 of Child of Fire?
Yeah, it hurts. It still hurts. I really didn't expect this movie to score these kinds of ratings. I know that the first mutual I saw was Seth giving it a 2, and I was just like, okay, it might be alright because he sometimes just gives.
Yeah, it's just one of
It might
these
just
type
be
of
the
films.
yeah. So I was just like, okay, and then just like Coops gave it a 2.5. I'm like, okay, it's getting better, it's getting better. And then it got flooded with 2s, 1.5s, 2.5s. I think the highest score I've seen of it was 3.
Mm.
I was scared because Zack Snyder is, I would say, one of my 3 favorite filmmakers of all time. How's that for a hot take? Not best,
No, I
not
get that,
best,
man.
favorite. I don't know what it is, but I fucking love the way Snyder does his movies. I think the majority. I don't think, if you're counting the first Justice League, I think that's his only quote unquote bad movie.
I'm not counting that, by the way. I'm definitely not counting
Yeah,
that.
I have it in the ranking because it's directed by Zack Snyder, so I count it because it pisses me off if it's not there,
Yep.
and has his name attached to it. But this is his. If I'm not including that, this is his worst movie. I'll say now, I can see the vision.
Yes.
I can see what Snyder was trying to do here. Unfortunately, it just didn't work. I think where this movie falls is its execution. I don't think any part of this movie can stand on its own 2 feet. I think the script is incredibly lackluster. It's like he typed in it's like Chat GPT wrote the script. I couldn't give a fuck about the characters. I think the performances were okay. I don't think again, I think it's the script's fault for why they came off that way. I think some of the visuals are cool, but this it just lacks in pretty much every way. So unfortunately, the best thing to come out of this movie is the thumbnail I made for this YouTube clip and my Instagram post.
It is a good thumbnail, to be fair. It is a banger of a thumbnail. So well
It
done.
works.
I agree with everything you say. I was looking forward to this. I'm with you. I'm like, there's a lot of people that hate Zack Snyder. I think he's hit and miss for sure, but I'm never not looking forward to it. Like I'm always like, I'm excited for what I'm going to watch. I think a bare minimum it's going to be a visual treat. And I just love that he's making movies again, which I think is a story that really needs to be applauded. Because that man's gone through hell. But yeah, I agree. There's something here. You can see the vision. This feels like the first draft of something. And he's just like got through all editors and basically that's it and made it. The visuals were fine. I thought it could have done with another year of polish, to be honest. It was just an absolute CGI fest. The story is just so lackluster. It feels just like a poor rip-off of Seven Samurai and a poorer rip-off of Star Wars. And there's just way too many characters I don't care about. I don't care about any of them. Gun to my head, I have no idea. I cannot remember a single name of those.
Agreed. I couldn't tell you.
Which is nuts. It's just crazy to think about. Yeah, I agree. There's something here that apparently there's a Zack Snyder or director's cut coming, which I think that a lot of people have been talking about this movie because it's very much PG-13 and they got rid of all the violence in it, which you can see the holes of where the violence are. That Netflix have kind of trying to ride the Schneider cut movement, but the difference is that like a movie was released that apparently had a much better version, and that's why, and that he wasn't part of because he got cut through with Joss Whedon, and that's what the movement was. This is completely different. These guys are just trying to ride that to try and get more cash and more money off it, and it just didn't work. Yeah, it just feels like an absolute sloppy mess. But in saying that, like I wasn't bored watching it. Like I gave it 2.5. It might lower, to be honest. Now I'm just talking about it. I'm not remembering anything quite remarkable. I thought no one gave good performances at all. Charlie Hunnam coming through with a random Irish accent was awful. Like that came out of nowhere. But yeah, there's just a bunch of just weird, random, generic sci-fi shit blended together. That's what this movie is.
Yeah.
Like Ash, the storyline is these group of farmers live on a planet. The Empire try and attack the planet. The farmers defend the planet. That's it. That's the entire film.
I almost fell asleep when you were talking. I'm sorry. What?
Sorry, it's my monotone voice. It's my
No, the plot was boring me. I'm joking.
No, I get you. I'm joking as well. We're good, Ash. We're good. But
We're
yeah,
good. And I'm not super interested, and I don't have like a specific opinion about Zack Snyder, but I just nothing about it seems like it would be a movie for me. So.
Yeah, a lot of people had like Napoleon, like movies like Napoleon, as their most disappointing movie of the year. Rebel Moon is by far my most disappointed movie of 2023. Am I going to watch part 2? Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because in Snyder we trust.
Imagine if it comes out. Imagine Rebel Moon Part 2 comes out and it's like, oh, this is a masterpiece. What the fuck was part 1?
Oh, it would be the weirdest thing. You rank his filmography. All right, dead last, Rebel Moon Part 1.
Yeah, it's a Rebel Moon sandwich.
Skips to the end. And number 1, Zack Snyder's best movie, Rebel Moon Part 2. What the fuck?
He does seem like such a sweet guy, though, I will say, from like the interviews
absolutely.
and like the different TikTokers that have done the filters with him.
Yeah, like
he seems like such a gem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'd love to just meet him. Yeah. I would interview him. That'd be sick.
Yeah, he'd be great. But yeah, I agree. Everything that he said. I gave it 2.5. It could lower. I do think it's just a waste, unfortunately.
Yeah, I gave it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah. But that's our review for Rebel Moon. Go watch it at your own volition. Let's get back to the awards, guys. Hey, let's get back to the awards. Everyone's yelling at us. Get back to the awards, guys. So we got the preliminary awards, which is our second last group of categories, which is just basically all of the genres of film. So we got best superhero movie, and we've had a pretty good year in terms of superhero movies. It's fine. We got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was really fucking good.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's fucking good. We've got. Have I calculated this wrong? No, I haven't. We're good. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 up like. It's in my top 15 of the year, so I wholeheartedly understand that. Byron's put The Flash for some reason. Sure. But
you said name 3. That was my third highest rated. I mean,
fair.
What am I going to do? Shazam 2, Aquaman 2, or Blue Beetle, the Marvels? Fuck no.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I take back my statement saying it's a good year for superhero movies. It's been fucking average, to be honest. It's been
2 movies saved it.
Have you seen TMNT, Byron?
Yes.
Would you say
TMNT.
That's true. Would you say that's a superhero movie?
Yes.
I would say that's better than The Flash.
Yes.
Okay, cool. It doesn't win.
I don't know why I didn't put it because it is. I didn't either.
I didn't either. I just thought of it then. I was like, wait, is that a superhero?
Yeah, I didn't realize until you said it.
It wouldn't have won. Who wins best superhero movie this year award?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2
is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Well done. Just absolutely well done. Now, is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? That shouldn't come as a surprise. The movie is the best animated movie this year. Because, damn it. Speaking of, going into best animated movie this year award.
Can't see that shit.
Yeah, my bad. We've got a bunch of awesome animated movies coming out that came out. We've got Suzumi. Of course, I still haven't seen that. Nimona, which you were talking about, Ash, you loved. Boy and the Heron, which both you and me loved, Ash. So well done on that one. But the movie that actually just captivated us the most is, of course, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So that wins Best Animated Movie. Well done. Best Comedy Award for this year. We've had a pretty decent year of comedies. You've got Joyride, Dumb
Yeah.
Money, Dungeons and Dragons, Blackberry,
Mm.
absolutely. But the one movie we all agree that is in all of our lists that we've put forward for this is No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence. Well done, Jennifer. I love her in comedies. I think she's brilliant, so well done. Best Horror of the Year award. So this has been a decent year for horror. It has been. We've like from
Yes.
movies like Saw X, which is like a revitalize of this franchise.
Yeah.
Scream 6 was great. Evil Dead Rise, I think, is my favorite of the year.
It's all of our favorites, I think.
Amen.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Beau is Afraid is technically a horror. It's like a psychological
Damn right.
anxiety horror, absolutely.
Yep.
I want to shout out No One Will Save You, the alien.
Yeah, I
version
love that movie.
That's a lot
Yep.
of fun, right? Yeah. But the best horror this year goes to Talk to Me, which, well done. The Raka Raka directorial debuts, awesome. Well done, well done.
Yeah.
The Best Director of the Year award. We've had some good directing performances here. Of course, got Marty Scorsese, Kills the Flower Moon. Once you see it, Ash, you'll understand with Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things. Christopher Nolan, of course, with Oppenheimer. But the best director this year goes to Celine Song out of Past Lives. Directorial debut, well fucking.
Thank you to A24 for picking
Yeah,
up such good directorial debuts.
I've been saying, I'm starting to think if you have a directorial debut and your film just happens to get distributed by A24, it's going to be a banger.
Oh, yeah, talk to me.
You had 2 this year.
Yeah,
After Sun?
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely.
3 in the last 2 years.
Absolutely.
And Talk to Me is the worst of the lot. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, which is crazy because we love Talk to Me. So
It's a high 4 out of 5.
we're going to move on to our second game of the day, guys, called Guess the Cast. We did Guess the Year, and we're doing Guess the Cast. We're doing the same sort of metric. I've got 5 cast members from a film, 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. We're going to go back to back to back.
I'm so shit at these.
Ash, I believe you finished up with the last one, so we're going to go Byron first. Byron, Tom Sizemore, 5 points. What's the movie? Tom Sizemore. You're on mute.
You know, it's this last name. What the fuck?
Tom Sizemore, yeah. You know Tom Sizemore.
Do I?
Yeah, you know Tom Sizemore. We'll pick a movie. It's probably going to be wrong.
Just anything.
Castaway. I don't know.
Ash 5
Imagine.
points. Ash 5 points. Tom
I
Sizemore.
genuinely don't recognize that name.
Wow.
Oh, thank
Well,
God.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
going to put the main actor in.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. The first movie that came to my mind is The Social Network, which I know isn't right, so I'm just going to throw it out there.
Incorrect. 4 points, Byron. Tom Sizemore. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Again, still don't know the first dude, so I'm just thinking Tom Hardy movies.
That's right. You definitely know the third. If we go to the third, you definitely know the third.
Tom Hardy. I will go with Mad Max Fury Road. Fuck it.
Incorrect. 4 points. Ash. Tom Sizemore. Tom Hardy.
I feel like it's too obvious because you were just talking about it, but I'm going to say Warrior.
Incorrect. 3 points. Byron. Tom Sizemore. Tom Hardy. Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. Fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Amen. 5 points.
That was
That's
the
3
clip
points.
that went in the timeline. Ewan McGregor. What the fuck?
Tom Sizemore. Tom Hardy. Ewan McGregor.
I'm struggling to think of Ewan McGregor movies outside of Star Wars. And Birds of Prey.
You got to kick yourself if you don't get this one, Byron.
Very well might. I fucking will. Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. Give me a movie.
Tom Hardy movies. Fucking. I don't know. I'm gonna skip and I'm gonna go with The Dark Knight Rises. What the fuck?
Incorrect. Ash. Tom Sizemore. Tom
Ewan
Hardy. Ewan McGregor. 3 points.
Lawless.
Incorrect. Well, not a bad guess though. I like that movie. Byron for 2 points. Tom Sizemore. Tom Hardy. Ewan McGregor. Eric Banner. Eric Banner.
I like Eric Banner. I
I
haven't
do
heard
as
his name
well.
in a minute.
I'm meeting him in a couple weeks for
Really?
the Dry 2.
I know
seeing the
his name. I
second.
can't think of his fucking face.
Eric Banner. He used to be the Hulk. He was in Troy.
This is
National
Ewan
Icon.
McGregor's throwing me for a loop, man.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy and Ewan McGregor. What the fuck did Ewan McGregor ever do with Tom Hardy?
Wow. Wow.
this game's gonna
I
take a
don't
minute,
know.
Harry.
There.
Yeah. I'm gonna say skip because I have
All
no
right.
idea.
Ash, do you know for 2 points?
Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Incorrect. 1 point. Jesus. Byron. Tom Sizemore, Tom Hardy, Ewan McGregor, Eric Banner, Josh Hartnett.
Oh, can I guess?
Byron, you want to skip and go to Ash?
Yeah, go on there. What the
I don't know
fuck?
why this movie just popped in my head. I have no clue if this is it, but The Hurt Locker?
Incorrect. I'm going to give you the
Okay.
director, and you get 1 point, guys, as well. And it's going to be first to shout out then. Jesus. Ridley Scott.
Oh, Black Hawk Down.
Boom, Ash. There you go. Jesus. Ow. Oh, my. Ash.
When I said The Hurt Locker, I feel like I was picturing that movie's poster.
you were. You very much were. You were on the right track. Ash, 5 points. Tony Collette.
Hereditary.
Incorrect. Good guess, though. Byron, 5 points. Tony Collette. Tony Collette. What movie?
Jesus, Tony Collette movies.
This one's a bit easier, to be honest. Give me anything.
I want a second name.
You don't get it for
gotta
5
wait.
points.
Can't
Yeah.
think of Tony Collette movies.
I'm going to give you a 5 countdown just so we can move on. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Uh,
1. Skip's cool. 4 points, Ash. Tony Collette, Paul Dano.
Oh. I'm blanking on that. I don't think she's in this. I'm just gonna say it's not Dumb Money. I'll just say Dumb Money. I don't think that's it though.
Incorrect. Byron, Tony Collette, Paul Dano. 4 points. You're on mute.
Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Paul Dano.
Yeah. He's an actor.
He is indeed an actor.
He is a... Gonna give you a 10 count.
The girl next door. I have no idea.
Incorrect.
Fuck is
Ash, 3 points. Tony Collette, Paul Dano, Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin. Oh. I don't know if this is animated or not.
It is not.
Okay.
That's my one.
God.
You guys.
Tony Collette and Paul Dano. Why am I blanking? It makes me think that maybe she's not like the lead if her name was that first. I'm just gonna say no because I know it's not right. Whatever. I'm just gonna say The Way Back, even though I know it's not correct.
Incorrect. Good movie though. 2
I love that movie.
points. Byron. Tony Collette. Wait, no, 3 points. Sorry, 3 points. Tony Collette, Paul Dano, Alan Arkin. I'm giving you your 3 point guesses.
I'm starting to think of Paul Dano movies now. What the fuck is going on? It's not the Fablemans, is it?
No. Through 2 points. Ash, Tony Collette, Paul Dano, Alan Arkin, Abigail Breslin.
Oh, Little Miss Sunshine.
Boom, Ash, you get it.
Fuck, it's been a while.
I forgot about Paul Dano in that. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's good, right?
I feel so dumb now.
I know it's randomly in random shit.
I'm going to give straight up this next one. You're not getting it with the first one. But hey, that's for 5 points. Byron for 5 points. Gloria Foster.
Yep.
Ash, 5 points. Gloria Foster.
Barbie. I don't know. I couldn't think of a movie.
That's all good. Incorrect. Byron. I'll also take 2 movies for this one. Byron, for 4 points. Gloria Foster, Hugo Weaving.
Fuck.
You don't know Hugo Weaving?
I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Hugo Weaving's like a massive actor.
Picture, but I feel like I'm blanking on movies.
I don't know. I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Hey, you
Fuck.
got,
See if I ranked actors, I'd know.
hey, you got 20-0 and guess the years.
Pass. Yeah,
You
because
said
I
pass.
ranked them all. Yeah, bro.
All right. Have I given you a 2, Ash? Have you done?
No, but I got nothing.
Hugo Weaving.
Devil Wears Prada.
No. 3 points. Byron, Gloria Foster, Hugo Weaving, Lawrence Fishburne. Gloria Foster.
Lawrence
Hmm.
Fishburne.
tough.
Lawrence. Ooh, is this? Who the fuck else is in that movie? Event Horizon?
No. Ash, Gloria Foster, Hugo Weaving, Lawrence Fishburne.
Panic Room.
Oh no. 2 points. Byron, Gloria Foster, Hugo Weaving, Lawrence Fishburne, Carrie Ann Moss. Really?
Fucking Matrix.
Yes, Matrix.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. I was thinking of
I heard Lawrence Fishburne.
You're thinking of Forrest Whitaker.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Ash, you're first up. You're not going to get it for the first point, maybe the second. 5 points, Harry Shearer.
Who?
Harry Shearer. He's a big actor. He was like one of the main voices in Simpsons as well.
Oh.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I got nothing. The Simpsons movie.
Incorrect. Good guess though.
That'd
Byron.
be a pull and a half.
That would be. Byron, you have any guesses?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so 4 points, Ash. Harry Shearer, Paul Giamatti. You might get on the third, to be honest.
It's not the. Fuck, what's that M. Night Shyamalan movie? The Lady in the Water?
Good guess. No, though. No. Byron. 4 points, Harry Shearer, Paul Giamatti. What are you thinking?
Yeah, don't do that. It pisses me off.
Sorry.
I fucking
Trying to
hate
fill the
that.
silence.
No, I know. Fuck. Let's pass and just hope this third name helps.
Ash, 3 points. Harry Shearer, Paul Giamatti, Ed Harris.
Ooh. All I can think about with Ed Harris is Westworld season 1.
It's not Westworld season 1.
I know.
That's my little guess for you. That's my little hint.
I'm actually not sure. So I'm just going to throw out Big Fat Liar.
Byron. Paul Giamatti, Ed Harris, Harry Shearer. 3 points.
Gave us some tough ones, Harry.
To be fair, he did put the Matrix in there.
I can't believe I got the
Matrix.
Ridley Scott movie one, though. I'm always going to remember that, Byron.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you get it, Byron? Paul Giamatti?
No.
Okay. For 2 points, Ash. Harry Shearer, Paul Giamatti, Ed Harris, Laura Linney. Going to the
Laura Linney. Ooh. You're
definitely going to get on the first one.
I feel like as soon as it's said, I'll be like, oh, yeah. But right now, my brain is blanking. Laura Linney movies. Love Actually. I know it's not right.
It's a good guess, but no. Byron? No. For 1 point.
I have no idea.
1 point, Ash. Harry Shearer, Paul Giamatti, Ed Harris, Laura Linney, Jim Carrey.
Oh, is that the Truman Show?
Correct, yes. Yes.
I'm really good at getting it really down to the wire, you know?
Yeah, it is.
1
So
point.
right now, Ash is on 4 points. Byron's on 2. Comes down to the last one. Byron for 5
Okay.
points. Aubrey Plaza.
Um,
Aubrey Plaza.
what was that movie she did this year? Fucking I can't even think of. Oh fuck it, we'll go with last year's Emily the Criminal.
It's a good guess. No. Ash, Aubrey Plaza, 5 points.
Happiest Season.
Good guess again. No. Byron, 4 points. Aubrey Plaza, Brandon Roth. Or Ralph, however you want to pronounce it.
Ralph.
Nope. Routh. Routh.
Oh, right. I will go with.
He used to be Superman in Superman Returns, I think it is. The one in 2006.
No
That's
helping,
forgettable.
Harry.
Sorry.
It doesn't help at all, but if it makes you feel better. Fucking- Yeah, I'm gonna remember Superman Returns. I will go with Bad Grandpa.
That's a good guess.
I always I always laugh when I think about that movie.
Ash, do you have a
Fucking
guess
didn't get
for Aubrey Plaza, Brendan Routh?
I do. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yes, it is
That's one of my favorite
Ash.
movies.
Well done.
fuck.
Ash dominates. There you go. So Ash
I'm good
finishes
with
up.
actors. I will say I'm better with that than I am with years. So
Yeah, well, you finish up with Ash wins at 5-2.
Ash won a first game.
Well done,
woo!
Ash. Well done, Ash. Proud of you.
I'll
Thank
even
you.
stand by it.
There you go.
So nice of you. Thank
There you
you for
go.
the support.
And for our final awards, guys. So we got the final little group of awards that we've got to give out. We got best supporting actor, actress, actor, best supporting actor, best supporting actress, best actor, best actress, best movie. So best supporting actress, we've got a range of different actresses that we could choose from. We've of course got Divine Joy out of The Holdovers.
Oh, good.
Yep, which is I personally hope she wins the Oscar. I think she's
Yeah.
Divine Joy Randolph. Sorry. We've got of course my little hot take is Rachel McAdams out of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I think
She's
she's
great, yeah.
brilliant. American Ferrari out of Barbie. She's great.
Ferreira, I think.
Ferreira. Sorry, Ferreira. Ferrari's a mad name. Ferrari's a mad name.
Can you imagine if your name was America Ferrari?
Yeah, like the most gangster name ever. Vanessa Kirby out of Napoleon, Byron. You put that one in. Good work.
It did.
Elizabeth Sutherland, of course, out of Evil Dead Rise. I think
Absolutely.
she's great. But the person that has won it, has been in all of our lists, is Emily Blunt out of Oppenheimer. She's brilliant. Her character in that is unreal.
These are also my Oscar predictions.
Best supporting
The ones I
actor.
vote for.
Yeah, best supporting actor. Once you see it, you'll understand. Mark Ruffalo out of this is some suggestions. This is not a good one. Mark Ruffalo out of Poor
Yeah.
Things. He's incredible. Charles Melton, I think, is fantastic
So good.
in May December. I hope he gets nominated. Robert De Niro as well in Killers of the Flower Moon's incredible. You said T.O.U. Byron.
Oh, Past Lives.
Past Lives? Cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. But the person that has won it out of Oppenheimer again, Robert Downey Jr. I think that might be his performance.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
absolutely.
amazing.
Absolutely. So best actress of the year. Again, once you see it, you'll understand. Emma Stone should be in the running for this. I adore her. I think she's clear of everyone else. But
Sounds like she's gonna win.
We continue on. We got
It's a very Oscar movie.
for sure.
She'll get nominated.
We got Lily. We got Kerry Mulligan out of Maestro. I think she's the highlight of Maestro. I think she absolutely dominates. She's had a very good year. That Maestro and Saltburn, well done. Greta Lee, of course. Greta Lee was in.
Past Lives.
Thank you, Past Lives. I keep forgetting the name of that bloody movie. In my head, I'm like, I can picture it's like the fifth movie of the year for me. Yeah, Greta Lee, absolutely, she's incredible. But the person that has won it again has been in all of our lists is Lily Gladstone out of Killers of the Flower Moon. Best performance of that movie, easily.
Yeah.
We go to Best Actor. Some shout outs, of course. My favorite actor performance this year is Paul Giamatti out of The Holdovers. I think he is exceptional, showing a man that is broken, getting rebuilt. Barry Keoghan, who is a sweet, sick, little weird freak. Leo DiCaprio in Kills the Flower Moon, another solid performance by him. Bradley Cooper, amazing performance in Maestro. But the one person that is in all of our lists again, that has won it for Best Actor out of Oppenheimer again, Cillian Murphy. And I would not be unhappy if he wins this whole thing. So well done, Cillian. You'll get your check in the mail. But the best movie of the year. This comes down to this. We've gone through our top 10s last week. I have, of course, some shout outs from me is Saltburn and Past Lives, some incredible movies. Across the Spider-Verse, John Wick Chapter 4, Killers of the Flower Moon, they're all getting mentions. They're all incredible. but the one movie this year that stands the test of time is Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. So well done. That wins for best movie of the year, and that is
5 wins for Oppenheimer, 6 wins.
Oppenheimer, an Oppenheimer sweep.
the Oppenheimer sweep. Absolutely.
At the Lovelies, the lovely
Which
sweep
is
for
The
Oppenheimer.
lovely sweep.
I think
Absolutely.
I hope I think, or at least I hope it does the same thing at the Oscars. I could see it winning every award except for best supporting or best actress. I
don't
could see
think-
that going. I think that could both of those, both supporting actress and main actress. I think those could both go like sideways.
I think best
I think
supporting.
everyone else is almost
Yeah.
a lock.
Yeah, best actress is going to either Emma or Lily. I think. Or,
There was
like-
no leading actress in Oppenheimer, anyways. I don't
Yeah.
believe, right?
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Unless you call the bomb.
I hope.
leading actress.
I think if I could have one thing win for Oppenheimer, it's Christopher Nolan for
The director? Yeah, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just want him to have one. Same with Ridley Scott. I want Ridley Scott to have one.
No, I feel that. Well, guys, we go on to our last game of the day, and then we can get out of here and live our lives. And we're just doing guess the movie. All right. So I've got a movie. You've got to ask me questions and get closer and closer. I'm not gonna say who asks questions. You guys just ask me questions, but whoever guesses the movie first is who's gonna win it.
Are you doing it in a 20 question style?
Yeah, exactly. But like, I'm not gonna regulate like, oh, you have to ask me a question now. If you've got a question,
Let's take turns, Byron, just so we can each get like 10 if we need it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can start.
Okay. And they have to be yes or no questions, right? I
Yes.
assume.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Is it a live action, like non-animated movie?
Is it a live action movie? So I'm writing
Is
them
it,
down.
is it non-animated?
Yeah. I'm repeating them because I'm
Okay.
writing them down. It is live action. Yes.
Thank God. If you did an animated movie, I'd just not play.
Yeah.
Did this movie release after the year 2000?
Did the no? it
2000s
didn't.
and
No, it
onwards.
didn't. It was
Okay.
before. It was released before the year 2000.
Okay. 90s,
Okay.
80s, 70s, or
Let's
50s,
see.
giving its Harry.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. It's called having
Better
movie
not be.
knowledge. You have no idea what Castaway is, and you're talking to me about film knowledge? Are you kidding? Jesus.
Oh.
Son.
Is that
What?
the movie that keeps popping up in the movie filter? Sorry.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. I think it is in one of those.
I can think of the poster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to watch
The
it.
gray one. Yeah. Definitely watch it, man. Like it's an epic. It's,
Maybe.
Did this movie come out in the 1990s?
it was released in the years 1990 to 1999.
I figured it wouldn't be earlier than the 80s. 90s.
Yes.
Hmm.
Is this movie's main genre a thriller?
Is it a thriller? No. Like, none of the genres on Letterboxd say thriller. There's 3 genres, none of them say thriller. I would also say it's not a thriller.
Mm.
There's definitely, it's a thrilling film, but I wouldn't say it's a thriller. No.
Let's see.
Finding Nemo is a thrilling film.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I'm like, yeah.
Let's see.
That's why I hate the term thriller. It's so ambiguous.
It's always so hard.
So
Yeah.
ambiguous.
I tried ranking them all, but it falls apart very quickly.
Yeah.
This might be wasting a question. I'm sorry, Byron, but I feel like it could help. Have all 3 of us seen this film?
Yes. I'm going to give you that for free question.
Okay.
I picked
Sorry,
movies
that's
that
what I
you both
did.
have rated. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
picked
Okay, sorry.
No.
Let me think of a better question.
Um,
Well, he didn't count that one, so let me see. Is this a horror film?
It is not a horror.
Okay.
I do want this genre down. I mean, it's not 20 questions. He's not restricting us to it.
Yeah, I'm not restricting. It's kind of just like
Is its genre a drama?
one of the genres is a drama. I wouldn't say it's a predominantly drama.
Or I'm thinking like comedy or war drama. 90s drama.
90s drama.
90s.
Did this movie do well, like at the box office when it came out?
Define do well. Let me look up the box office for it.
Did I make money?
Like, you know how there's movies where it's like, oh, it did horrible in theaters, but people love it now. Like, I guess I'm wondering, did it do well when it came out?
It did really well. It was the second highest grossing film of that year that it came out.
Okay.
Fuck.
Hmm.
I've done 20 questions once, and it was fucking snakes on the plane. So watch this movie be shit.
You could ask about ratings. You could ask about directing, acting.
Is that my question?
Anyone.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Was this movie directed by a big named director?
Was this directed by a big name? Yes.
In your opinion? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
90s directors. Raimi.
But it's not.
I'm not.
Is this movie have one of the genres as romance?
No.
Okay.
Drama. Is the other genre a comedy?
No.
A dramedy?
What the fuck?
So it's drama, but it's not comedy or romance. Is it a crime movie?
No.
Crime drama, yeah. Is it a war drama?
Yes.
Fucking knew it. I should have guessed it at the start. 90s war.
Was this movie directed by Steven Spielberg?
Yes.
Is it Saving Private Ryan?
Yes. Well done. Well done. Well, Ash wins it. Ash, you've dominated, except for the year stuff where Byron just turned up.
Competing. I was like doing setups and shit.
Byron's like, yeah. No, well done. Well done. You got that off question 13. Well done.
I got like 12. So.
Hey, we helped each other get there, though.
You did.
I thought I got like 2 questions, and it's just like, no.
Once he said war, I'm like, there's only so many big name directors that put out a war movie in the 90s.
Yeah. I was thinking you were going to go towards like the acting wise and try and get Tom
You had
Hanks.
a 1 of 2 pick.
Yeah. But no, well done. Well done.
Yeah, but Alex always used to say, what was Alex's main question? Does it star Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, well, my main one was like, is the main actor in any MCU?
Yeah.
Now, like, if they say no, that eradicates a lot.
Yeah, I give us a lot of credit because we did not go the actor route at all and still
you
got
said
it.
genre.
Yeah.
You said full genre, which I really respect.
We got the 2 genres in the deck, and we're like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
We got this.
that's true. Well done. Well, that wraps
Very
up
nice.
another episode of the Love, Death, and Movies podcast. That also wraps up the Lovelies of 2023. Well done to everyone that is won. There is 26 or 7 awards that have been given out. That will be posted all to you from Byron. Well done. He's hand making every trophy. So yeah, they'll get through customs. But until
You can have an Instagram post. It's better.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, we'll make a bunch of Insta posters for it as well.
I will do that, actually.
That's a good idea. It's a very, very good idea.
I will do that.
Follow us on everything. We're on every social platform, and subscribe to us on YouTube and rate us on Spotify and Apple Music. But until next time, I'm Harry. This is Ash. This is Byron. We are the Love, Death, and Movies podcast. We're out.